Welcome to Falcon Blues TV. Everton 3, Salford City 0 in the second round of the Carabao Cup. Happy days. Before I begin, please make sure you're liking and subscribing to the channel. Cheers. Yeah, last night wasn't the best game in the world, but was hardly the most taxing. Goals from Michael Keane, Gylfi Sigurdsson and a Moise Keane penalty secured the points. What am I talking about? Secured that place in the third round against Fleetwood, which is probably going to be another, hopefully a similar test to last night. Yeah, I think last night's a bit of a weird game. I mean, Carlo made 10 changes, only keeping Michael Keane in, which was fortunate really, because Michael Keane was probably one of the best players on the pitch. We've got a bit of an issue, I think, and I think Carlo understands it. If you saw his face yesterday, and you'd be like, freaking hell. Just looking at that second string, if you like, and there's probably a handful of players that you'd have picked out of that 11 that actually played well. For my opinion, you know, Michael Keane, Niels Nkounkou, wow, he's going to be good for 250 grand, amazing. It's a new song for him. Tom Davies didn't hide, played all right. Theo Walcott didn't hide, played okay. Gylfi Sigurdsson, still a goal, didn't really look like great. Anthony Gordon, fantastic, just didn't stop. Really unlucky not to score. I think he hit the bar like 3 times. He's won a signed shirt. John Joe Kenny, excellent. And you know, like I said, there's only a handful of players in there. Bernard as well probably played well. But these are players there that should have took the game by the scruff of the neck and just blown them out of the water. And that's really disappointing to see that. You know, Gylfi Sigurdsson should have been bossing that. Bernard should have been bossing that. Walcott should have had them, you know, on toast all day down that right wing, and he didn't. I don't think there's a lot of players there that didn't do enough for me. And probably for Carlo as well, be exactly the same. I don't think he'd be happy with that performance, you know, despite getting through. I think it's a point to brands now to say, listen, I need to make changes. I need more personnel who are willing to, you know, step up, because they didn't really. I think we let Salford off the hook, really. I mean, you know full well we could have had a lot more. The one thing that's just worrying me now as well is the injury to Jared Branthwaite, who went off after about 25 minutes, substitute for Luca Dean, who actually played all right as well. I'm not at centre half, so you know he's come in and stepped up, which was great. It was great to see. But the injury to Jared Branthwaite and now to Mason Holgate is going to raise serious concerns. Maybe we're going to be looking at Tomori a little bit closer. Maybe even going for Kurt Zuma and trying to bring the pair of them in and get, you know, a centre half pairing that we can, you know, that we can work with. But you know, let me know what you think in the comments. You know, obviously we are going to need another centre back. We're going to probably need 2 now. I'm just hoping Branthwaite's injury isn't as bad as first thought. Yeah, I don't want to say too much on it because we're through. We got Fleetwood and it's on the telly. What more do you want? Let me know in the comments what you thought of the players last night, especially the ones who you know should have been stepping up and doing a lot better. Everton 3, Salford City 0. Up the fucking toffees. Such as an